Hello Aquarius, welcome. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 2nd of May through to the 8th of May 2022 or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond that time. But it is a general reading as always, Aquarius, so it won't resonate with everybody, but it certainly will with some. Alright, so let's see, shall we? We'll just get straight into your reading now, and we'll get some initial overall energies for you. Alright, what do we have for Aquarius, please? The 2nd to the 8th of May 2022. What do we have for Aquarius? That again. Okay. Alright, Aquarius, we have number 27. And this talks about attraction, magnetism, infatuation, the moth being drawn to the light because it can't do anything else but do that. It's a magnetism there, and it just keeps flying to the light even though there's nothing there for it. And the young woman trapped inside a Venus flytrap there, she's just feeling stuck. But let's see, shall we? Let's see where this is going. So something about attraction, magnetism, and possibly infatuation. To do with something. Let's see. Alright, we've got number 52 here, and this talks about having a direction, having a sense of purpose, having an objective and taking the first step towards that objective. Alright, so I'll just put those to one side. And we're getting into your reading now with the Druid Craft Tarot. Can't speak. I can't speak. I'm fumbling my words now. Right. Okay, I can see it's going to be one of those days. One more. Okay. What have we got for the lovely Aquarius, please? What's important for Aquarius to consider at this time? Okay. So we have the heart of your reading, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at the moment, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to advise you about or talk to you about or raise your awareness about at this time. Okay, just put those over there. And at the bottom of the deck we have the 8 of Wands. And this is about things picking up a speed, perhaps rapid communication, going backwards and forwards, passing information on. Because I do feel this is about information going out from you, so communication being sent from you to do with something. All right, so let's see. Right, using the Anna K Tarot, could you clarify all of the cards on the table, please? One more. Right, we have a card that's flipped out and turned over, so I will look at it. It's the High Priest, the Hierophant in ordinary tarot, in other tarot decks. It's a major arcana. This is about some form of a higher commitment. a higher commitment either that you're making or somebody's certainly making here. Higher blessings perhaps, tapping into your inner wisdom. So I'll just pop that to one side also. Alright, and we'll just carry on shuffling for a little while. There we go. Alright, at the bottom of the deck this time we've got the moon. It's a Pisces Cancer energy. But this is about things being in the shadows, things being a bit unclear at the moment. A little bit of uncertainty here, things being in the dark. Alright, so we'll have a look, see where that fits in also. So at the heart of your reading, Aquarius, okay, we have the Four of Cups, and as a clarifier for the fairy lilt. The fairy lilt, this is about mending, having patience whilst things mature, having the time to mend, you know, repair, make things good. It's a beautiful energy with the fairy lilt. It's a beautiful energy. We see the pot, the steam coming out of the cooking pot here, or whatever it is, and liquid being poured into the pot that's being perhaps a pot of glue or the pot of something that's being used to stick things together, to mend the roof here. And I just feel this is very much about looking after, being patient, seeking harmony and balance. Perhaps having to make do and mend for some of you, you know, but doing an excellent job while you're doing that. Being conscientious and wanting to make sure everybody's comfortable. Okay. To clarify the Four of Cups. Now this is when something's on offer. Something's being offered and being offered gladly and willingly, but you're really not sure about this. You're holding back. You're not sure about this offer, what it is, what it means for you, whether it's something you can accept or consider. So I feel that's why you're taking your time now, just getting on with what you need to be doing, while you perhaps mull over or consider something that's being on offer for you at this time. All right, at the root of this situation we have the Lord, which is the Emperor, and the Three of Rods. So at the root of this, there's somebody in authority here, somebody who has perhaps complete authority, very strong energy with the Lord, sitting on his stone throne, very much in control. He's wearing his helmet with antlers, so he's very strong, very powerful, the eagle flying in the background. So he's sort of surveying his land, surveying his kingdom, if you like. Okay, this is either an aspect of yourself, Aquarius, or this is somebody in connection or something, or it's the energy of the Lord or somebody in connection with you. So something about power, control, autonomy, being masterful. I think that came to mind also. Clarified by the Three of Rods, the Three of Wands. And this is when, after a lot of hard work, you know, being comfortable enough to turn your back on what's gone now, but being well prepared for where you're going next or what's going to be coming in next. You know, looking for a sign, looking for information, but knowing that something is on the way. All right. For some of you, this could be saying you that you turned your back on an emperor type energy, somebody that wanted complete power and control, whether it's to do with work or a relationship. But turning your back on this energy and looking further afield. All right, so that's just for some of you. So let's have a look at the past influences. Okay. All right, we have the Two of Cups and we have the Three of Cups. The Two of Cups is about, this is a relationship. In the past, it was a very close relationship. Two people on the same page. Twin flame. Now, it could either be an intimate relationship or it could be a very close friendship. But the clarifier is the Three of Cups, and for me the Three of Cups is third party. So somebody had pulled you into a third party situation, Aquarius, in one way or another. And third party can mean, yes, either somebody else involved in the relationship, or it can be somebody's addiction or obsessions. Large ego, for example, self-serving, that really interferes with a close relationship. So take it how it would resonate with you, Aquarius. But this is the past energy, and I'm wondering if that's perhaps why for some of you you've had to turn your back on this Emperor, the Lord energy, whose energy can be is his way or the highway, that sort of energy. But turning your back and, you know, looking for something new coming in, and then, you know, just being patient and taking your time, biding your time, healing, mending, sorting out, an offer coming in, and you just, you know, perhaps not ready to receive any new offers at this time. So what's on your mind, Aquarius? Well, we have the Two of Swords and the Six of Rods, Six of Wands. What you're thinking about is making a decision now, perhaps changing direction. This is a difficult one though. This is like coming to the fork in the road and knowing that you've got to go one way or the other. But you have got options here. It's a difficult one because you see the young woman has a blindfold on and she doesn't want to look. She doesn't want to have to make this decision. It's too difficult. Even though something has happened that is a cause for celebration. So even though this is a difficult decision, you are also celebrating some form of achievement here, Aquarius. And this is what you're thinking about. Going forward, we have the Three of Pentacles and the Empress. Now this is applying your skills, Aquarius. Working hard, putting the finishing touches to something that you've been very focused on, or you're going to be very focused on, and creating. And you may be working with others here, or, you know, this could be people watching your skill, watching how you go forward with your work, and watching in admiration with how you're able to apply yourself and be focused. And we've got the Empress, Major Arcana, as a clarifier, and the Empress is very much about fertility, growth, expansion, and new opportunities, nature. It can be a motherly energy also for some. But I feel the Empress is here representing what you're going to be doing going forward, Aquarius. You know, working hard, focusing, putting the finishing touches to what it is that you're working on. And this is going to then create the Empress energy. Things are going to expand. It's going to be very fertile. Beautiful energies there going forward for you, Aquarius. So what would your guides like to say? Okay. I think what I can see here is the offer that's at the heart of your reading, that you're holding back from. Because we have the Six of Cups and the Knight of Cups. The Six of Cups, this is about people who have been in your life for a long time. You know, family, close friends. So this is something to do with somebody you know. Somebody who's offering an apology here. Somebody who wants to say they're sorry. They're quite nervous. They're holding back. They're not sure how they're going to be received. All right, and it's somebody you know, that you've known for quite a while. Somebody I feel you've been in a close relationship with here, who put you into a third-party situation. It's up to you, Aquarius, you know, when this person does finally step forward to apologise, then, you know, it's up to you whether you accept that apology or not. We all have free will, Aquarius, so it's, you know, to be your decision. But I feel this is a family, I feel it's a family situation. Okay. I mean, but going forward, you know, you're going to be very focused, working on completing something that's bringing in growth, new opportunities and expansion. But of course, and this is what you're thinking about, having to make this decision about which way to go. You're certainly going to be communicating. You're going to be sending some communication out. But this was a very high level commitment here. And there were things in the dark, in the shadows, that weren't clear, that were hidden from you, I feel. But, you know, this is about taking the first step now, having a sense of direction, a sense of purpose, having objectives to go for. But somebody's, I think the problem occurred because of somebody's infatuation elsewhere, like a moth flying to the light. Okay. Remember, Aquarius, this reading won't be for everybody, but I'm sure whoever it's for, you'll recognise your situation here. So what else do we have for Aquarius, please, to conclude this reading? What else do we have for Aquarius, please, to complete this reading? It could be that this person coming forward to apologise wants to apologise not just to yourself but to the family, Aquarius. Alright Aquarius, we have begin now, take your first step. So very much in line with number 52 here. So take your first step, begin now. And in the flow, everything is smooth sailing. So, you know, it could be that your first step is moving on, going on, deciding which way you're going to go and going for it. For some of you, this may mean moving on from somebody or something. And then you're going to be in the flow. You know, once you've made that decision, everything's going to be smooth sailing for you, Aquarius. You're going to come up away from the crowd, from all the dramas, settle down, you know, the light's shining here, and you're going to be in the groove, and it's going to be smooth sailing. Once this decision's been made for you. Oh no, sorry, once you've made your decision. Alright Aquarius, whoever this is for, I hope you've enjoyed the reading and it's had some meaning for you. But good luck going forward, and until next time, bye bye for now.